everybody. Welcome to the show. You're about to hear some shit you'll wanna know. If you're at work or stuck in traffic, before you get turned or go bad shit, just give the dial a turn and blast it, and then chill and learn about passion from guests of all genres and art forms. Punk, R&B, rap, metal, and hardcore. Comedians, poets, even owners of art stores. People doing their thing just makes my heart warm. So come have fun, talk some shit with me, and please enjoy Special Delivery. So come have fun, talk some shit with me, and please enjoy Special Delivery. I'm gonna start recording anyways. Alright. Hello! Welcome to Special Delivery with Rooster the Computer, the man of the future, Rooster the Computer for short, and Rooster for shorter. This is my guest, Nicodemus and the Lost Rats.
Hey.
Or I just call him, I shouldn't say your nickname on this, should I?
Yeah, no. I guess you can, but it's...
Never mind what I call him. But Nick is his real name.
So you think.
His mother's mother gave you that name, did she not?
Yeah, they might have just found me in a hospital somewhere.
So Nicodemus is a folk punk singer, right? Is that the right category to put you in?
I'd say, yeah, folk punk, folk country. Nah, country punk.
Country punk? Country punkin'.
Country punk, folk punk, fucking old-timey. I think a lot of old-timey music.
Old-timey?
Yeah.
Like, what do you consider old-timey?
A lot of traditional songs.
Not some... No God stuff, right? Sometimes.
A lot of songs about, maybe trying to save your soul. But no, I try to avert from the God stuff unless I'm in, some bumpkin towns in Alberta, then I'll totally bust out some God songs on the street and get some money.
Sorry, I'm fucking with this painting thing. I don't know what's going on here. Hold this for a sec. Do you want the back side or the front side? Check out the back side.
Yo, shit, that's pretty sick. I like both, to be honest.
Yeah, they're right. I switch back and forth every episode.
I like the front side, though. I was admiring it when we sat down.
Yeah,
I remember when he was doing it, and he kept
yeah,
he kept sending me pictures, and it's just like, hey,
that's
should
sick.
I do this or that? And I was just like...
Yeah, it's a fucking sick painting. But he doesn't want the public to know who he is.
No. It's Basque, man.
It's Basque.
Yeah.
It's only Basque.
Yeah.
There was only Basque. Trying to do the Banksy thing, but I guess that's fair. He has a lot of street art everywhere. It makes sense.
Yeah. I remember the one day we were talking about it, and he was explaining some old saying about artist mantra.
Yeah.
On being completely anonymous. As an artist, trying to be completely anonymous to the world. So then it takes, so then people don't know who you are, and so you're not projecting yourself too much. You're completely anonymous in your own art, so then you can kind of give more. Yeah, give more. I think that's a good way.
You're just able to give more than...
Yeah, because if people know who you are, and they start thinking... Bob Dylan did it for years, and, once people actually found out who he was a little, butthurt.
Really?
Yeah.
How long did Bob Dylan do that? I don't even know Bob Dylan was underground for years.
Well, not underground, but Bob Dylan's not his real name. And he always told people he was from somewhere else, and just he never really gave people his real story, because he showed up in New York and started playing at the gas lane on the streets and stuff, and no one really knew his story, so he just kept going with it. And then once he got famous, then somebody found out who he was, and was just like, didn't you grow up here and there? And he was just like,
aren't you Jewish?
Yeah.
Fuck. Isn't your last name Leibowitz or whatever it was?
Zimmerman.
Yeah. Zimmerman? Yeah.
That's not a good stage name. Come on.
Oh.
But even the Residents.
It's a good comedian name. Not
bad.
Yeah.
But even the Residents, a great fucking, I don't even know what you'd call them, musical-wise.
Yeah.
You ever listen to those guys?
Residents?
Yeah. People used to call them, like, anti-music, but it's...
Why?
Because they play songs that are very, very strange, you could say. Like, and a lot
so they're, like, off-time and stuff, too?
Yeah, a lot of off-time stuff, a lot of weird sounding stuff.
There's a name for that genre. It was called noise music?
No, they're not necessarily noise.
But you know what that is, though, right? Noise music?
Yes, I was in a noise band for
Oh, yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Bone Soup.
I'd like to forget about that. Things that don't have rhythm, I can't handle it, dude.
Oh, yeah. I remember when Ricky... So, like, I asked Ricky, I was just like, hey, man, you mind opening for us? It's going to be our first show. Like, I'll set it up.
I was at the Yeti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah.
It
was a good show. I thought we killed it. And afterwards, I was like, yo, Ricky, man, like, what'd you think? He's like, you know that feeling you get when you got to, like, have a bad day at work and you got to run home and smoke, like, 1,000 cigarettes and crawl in a corner in your room and just kind of, you know, just get all shivered up and just stay there. I was just like, I do know that feeling. He's like, that's how your music made me sound. I never want to hear you guys again. And I was like, I like that because that was a real emotion.
Yeah.
That's a, you know.
Well, it's not emotion people want necessarily chase, right?
No. But when I'm playing it, it never felt like that. It felt just like, it was cathartic to me, but for others, it was very anxiety-ridden, and, you know.
Please enjoy Special Delivery.
Alright.
The song by Ricky Mullen.
Yeah.
He'll be on here soon, too.
It's all the wrong chords, so.
Yeah. Just the same words, just the wrong chords.
Yeah, just different keys. Hey, son, hold me, walking in the rain. Days have it better. You told me we're still waiting. Fuck, god damn it. I'm not used to this. When the sun comes up, I'll see some better days. Till tomorrow, oh Lord, feels like yesterday.
Please enjoy Special Delivery.
My best joke, though, I think, was when we were hitchhiking on the Trans-Canada Highway, you know, and we're on the Trans-Canada Highway. And I was just like, yeah, there's only one road in Canada, you know, it's the Trans-Canada. I was just like, it used to just be a street.
It's funny. You need to
We gotta work on
speak
that.
up a little more too.
Alright.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Speak with conviction.
Oh, for my comedy set? Yeah, no. Yeah. I should have thought about the joke before I said it.
Yeah, but so we fucking just had the first cover-based show at the house, and it was fucking awesome. While we're talking about this right now, I'm gonna throw pictures of it on the screen so you'll see it. But yeah, he got to play, and you'll see his set on this episode. So I'm gonna put a part of his set on this episode because it was like a 30-minute thing.
Yeah, about that. Fucking great show, though.
Yeah, it was so much fucking fun.
Good turnout. Amazing bands. Gotta do more of them.
Gotta move, yeah, for sure.
If you
But we
build it-
gotta do it the right way because this is still a neighborhood,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You gotta I like my neighbors, and so far they like me. So at least most of them do. I don't think all of them do. I doubt all of them do. Not all of them can like me. Not everybody can like me.
Well, I hope not. It'd be a weird world, man.
Would be, especially me.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic show, though. Like, I wish I was around to see more of them. Maybe when I...
Next year, like I said, next year,
Yeah.
just come back home for the summer, man.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
I'll see where I'm at. I can't plan that too far in the future.
Oh, yeah, you can't plan anything.
No.
Nope. So, like, the music you write for yourself, you do a lot of covers, correct?
Yeah.
You don't only do covers. You write songs still, though, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
Did you play any originals
At that show?
on Saturday?
No, that was
All
I
covers?
like to call it like a dead friend set usually.
Oh, okay.
So like most of the time, I'll sing songs that a lot of like, you know, people that aren't here anymore, they're not able to play them anymore, and
Yeah,
some people don't play these songs, so fuck it.
true. Like it. Yeah, that makes sense. I heard you say that too.
Yeah.
That wasn't. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
It's alright. I do that a lot though because it's. I feel like it's my job.
Yeah, it's true. But like when you do write,
Yeah.
is it mostly political?
No. Sometimes, yeah, because I spend a lot of time busking. So
Yeah.
when I'm sitting there busking,
You think about the
Big-
world.
yeah, and also the social aspect of things. You
Yeah.
know, it's the same as like hitchhiking. Yeah, actually, busking is kind of like hitchhiking when you get so many people that don't pick you up, and you're kind of sitting there being like, "Fuck, Canada, what the fuck is actually going on?" 5 hours on a highway in the middle of nowhere and no one's picked you up yet. That's weird.
It is
Like, it's really weird, and it makes me,
sad for the world.
yeah, sad for this fucking country.
Yeah.
Not even just this country, this continent. Like,
But you have to understand, man, we are, especially nowadays, we all, like, people are fed so many documentaries about serial killers and death. So people are naturally going to think this happens more often than not because of how much they see that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even though it's definitely one in a million chance, that kind of shit will happen to you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
1
But
in a million.
even like, you know, you see two cats sitting on the side of the highway with two well-packed, you know, backpacks,
Yeah.
you know,
You clearly are traveling.
and a couple instruments. Like,
Yeah.
really?
But at the same time, they could have had a lot of people probably have picked up people and had bad experiences.
That is true.
Like,
Well, I've
I'm
heard-
sure it has happened, especially with truck drivers. right? That they would, because they're the ones that used to always take people.
Well, truck drivers aren't allowed anymore.
They're not allowed to anymore.
Specifically because their vehicles are
are hauling.
Yeah.
Well, they probably could if it's their truck and it's just the.
Yeah, it depends.
And you just have the tractor, not no load.
Yeah, it really depends because a lot of these truck drivers have cameras and microphones in there going
And the
to
companies.
the companies.
Well, if the truck's owned by the company.
But at the same time, some of the independent ones...
they do it on purpose just for insurance reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you stop somewhere for 15 minutes, they want to know where the fuck you are and what you're doing. I think in the past 6 years, I've had like one truck driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was some guy he was like Quebecois. And,
probably a newbie.
No, I used truck driving a long time. Yeah. And I hit him up. We were at a gas station somewhere, and I saw this guy go in, big beard, fucking. I was just like...
Just regular, stereotypical biker.
I was like, you look like a cab, man.
Trucker.
Yeah, you look like a biker. And I was just like, fucking hey, man. Like, I was like, hey, you going west? And he was just like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Goes in, gets breakfast, fucking... comes back out, and we start chatting, and then he's just like, I was with two other people at the time and a dog.
Yeah.
Or 2 dogs. Yeah. And so...
Was that with Bry Guy?
No, that was with Davey and Rose. And then we had Jello and Foxy.
Word.
Yeah. Foxy was a little...
Oh, you were taking care of Jello at the time?
Yeah.
True.
And we were going all the way out west, and this guy was just like, well, let me just see if I can do this. And he goes back and fucking checks his cab and everything. He's just like, fucking hop in, I'll take you as far as you need to go.
Sick. That's cool, man.
But that was the only guy in the past.
Wow.
A long time.
I've never done the hitchhiking thing, man.
Never?
No.
Shit.
Generally never been in the position to do that. I never want to go that far away.
Yeah.
I have no interest in going that far away for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, I get that it's a journey and you guys want to do that. But you guys are also people, like you, Bry Guy and shit. One thing I've noticed, you guys are also people that grew up in one place.
Well, I never did.
You grew up in one city, not in one house. You were definitely in Cambridge for the majority of your life, no?
Yeah, for a decent portion. But
like
at
your
the
childhood,
same time, I grew up in a city, and then I moved when I was young, and then I moved again, and then I moved again, and then in Cambridge and Kitchener, the KW region, I moved to so many fucking houses in different places.
But in the same city, so you still had all the same friends, you still knew all the same people.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you, like, when you're in one place for, one city for a long time, or one area for a long time, everyone always wants to explore. That is natural.
Yeah.
Right? But I've moved whole cities, I've moved countries, I've traveled a lot, and I've moved so fucking much.
When you're
but I had to make new friends 8 different times growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, once I got to Cambridge, I guess I had a group of friends, but group of friends always kept changing until I met some solid cats here, which are still
I'm part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Like, when I moved here is when I finally decided to call some place home.
Yeah. And
you guys helped me with that because you guys were all really good friends to me. By the way, he's one of my best friends. Get any chance to see him, get any chance to jam with him. I love you, man.
I love you too. It's been so many years and just... yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. It's gay.
Yeah. It's pretty gay.
It's pretty gay.
Heterosexual life, mate.
Yeah.
But even after all these years, fucking man.
It is nuts, man.
Some people I won't talk to. I was saying the other day, I've been out of town for a couple years. Some of these cats I haven't talked to in years.
Yeah.
See each other on the streets and just be like, hey, not a day went by.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I have a few friends like that. Like, it doesn't matter how long I don't see them. It's always love.
Yeah.
Never an issue, even if we don't communicate the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't get mad at them for it.
Hell no.
People have lives to live. Got shit to do.
Please enjoy Special Delivery.
Alright. This is written by another dead friend.
Please enjoy Special Delivery.
Yeah. But back to this fucking show, dude.
Oh, yeah.
This was fucking wild.
It was good.
Like, there was so many people were very generous, and a lot of people bought, yeah. We made a lot of money for the acts.
For the event.
Yeah.
It was...
I broke even, and everyone else made money.
Yeah, in general, the vibe was fantastic.
And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was such a good time. And we're going to do it again.
It could have gone later. The music just could have kept going.
It could have, but it's like I said before, dude.
We did have a good afterward
jam, exactly.
Jam. Ricky brought out the accordion.
Which is better anyways.
Yeah.
Sometimes that ends up being way better than the fucking show.
Yeah.
We all know that.
I do enjoy the
And that is why I do this podcast, by the way, because I try to jam with every guest.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if they want to do something scripted, that's on them. If they want to, and I'll do it for them. I'll facilitate that for them.
Yeah.
Right? But I rather just jam. And that's the thing I want people to see. about musicians or just about creative people in general.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a fucking fun time for the minds to collide.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta repeat that apparently so people know what the fuck the show's about.
Oh, so they know it's not just scripted. They know it's all balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
And to further my message of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, try to find the people who would be down to watch this. 'Cause I know there's so many musicians just like us in the world, bro.
Yeah. You just gotta give them the space.
Yeah.
Give them like you could even do this this podcast. What do they call it on the internet? Like virtually as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could, but I don't want to do that.
No,
I don't know. I like this.
Okay.
Yeah. I like being with people. I really no. I have no interest in even trying to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get them in then.
Yeah. I just gotta. I like to be face to face with people.
Yeah.
When I communicate with them, unless I'm interviewing a person, that's a different thing.
And then that's like a
Right.
whole new can of worms.
Yeah,
'cause
it's a
then
whole
you're
different thing. But if
in-
I'm trying to talk and chill with a person, I fucking don't want to look at a screen. I want to look at a person.
Yeah.
Like,
See them.
yeah. Like if I have to
You
spend
wouldn't be
an
able to
hour
see my
talking to you,
eyes,
yeah.
but
Like,
these sunglasses. So you can't look into my deep blue eyes.
it's okay, man. I know what they look like.
Okay.
I know what your eyes look like. I know you well enough to read other facial features of yours. I can tell when you're upset. It's pretty easy though.
I used to be a mime.
Used to be a vibe.
A mime and a clown traveling together does not go well. But even on what you were saying, when I do my sets, even I've been playing for fucking years, and every time, like even I guess 5-10 minutes before my set, I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna play?" It's like I don't necessarily think about it at this point in like my life because I don't want to. Because I'd rather have it come out as it comes out and don't be too regimented about it. Because it can fuck me up if I I recorded an album years ago. And I set up the album. I was just like, all right, I got all these songs I want to play, and I did it. And then I listened to it, and I'm like, fuck, it sounded too. I thought about it too much, and it sounded too put together. And I didn't like any of it. Didn't like my voice. Didn't like how I was playing. I was just like, scrap it.
It was like you feel like you overproduced it.
I overproduced and thought about it too much, so I scrapped the whole thing.
Word.
And then recently, I think it was about 3 months ago, one of my best friends in Medicine Hat, Alberta, we were playing together for the past almost 2 years, I think, maybe a year and a half. We were playing together. And he's an accordion player, so he'll just play accordion and sing, and I'll play banjo and do backup, and then I'll play, and then I'll sing, and then he does backup kind of thing. So we'll go back and forth. And when we recorded that album, we didn't think about what we were gonna play because we jammed a bunch together, and so we were just like, I don't know, let's
figure it out.
500 channels, sure.
Yeah.
Like, so we just like threw that track down, and then the guy recording it was just like, I kind of have this thing, and you kind of gotta do like 3 takes of each song, and I was like, fuck, all right.
I do get that.
I've never done that before.
As like a guy that comes from world of rap, I do get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done it before in my life, and so I was just like, he's a good friend of mine that recorded it. His name is Bjorn. Fucking fantastic dude. And I was like, I trust you. And so we did 3 recordings of each song, except for like one of them where we threw it down. We're like, nope, that's good enough.
Yeah.
And it turned out perfect. But all the other ones, it was interesting to see how
Different each one was.
Yeah, and how sometimes it got better and sometimes
It was good at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sometimes it got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we just have to pick the tracks and put it all together, but I was never used to that, and that was kind of like a new way of recording, but it was still raw, and it was still just like, do it again, fine, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then my voice got more and more rough because I'm fucking screaming into a microphone.
And you're a smoker.
On and off.
I've been getting better with smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always on,
Yeah.
unfortunately, which is terrible, but I'll get there.
I can go like a day without smoking, but if I'm hanging out with people, I usually enjoy a cigarette.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Sometimes if I have a drink, I usually smoke like one cigarette or something. Like.
No, I'm habitual with the shit.
Oh, I love tobacco. Don't get me wrong, but fuck, those things will kill you.
Not yet. I refuse. I refuse to let them kill me.
Yeah.
But I also refuse to stop smoking them.
Well,
Just remember, kids, literally don't ever start smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Just don't start.
Yeah, just
It's your best bet. Don't start.
think about the old lungs you got. You can go deep sea diving. No, we can't go
We
deep
cannot.
sea diving.
Our shit is scarred beyond belief, especially with like all the aggressive singing and yelling and.
Yeah. But over time, it does heal.
Yeah, but you have to quit for a while.
Yeah, I quit.
But it's never the same. Still, even if it does heal, it's never the same.
Oh, I believe our lungs actually heal.
Yeah,
We'll have
completely.
scars.
You
Like
think
we'll definitely have scars,
Yeah.
but it will heal. Body tissue, I believe it does. Like the liver and the, you know.
It's true. If you quit drinking, your liver eventually does do its job properly again.
Yeah.
But if you don't, if
If you don't give it time, it'll never do the shit.
then there comes a point where it's irreversible for sure. But
Yeah. But even like I spent many years like healing my liver. Many years healing that shit. Because I had to. If I didn't, I would have, cirrhosis, what do you call it? All the bad stuff.
yeah, for sure.
You can always buy new ones. Check out the black market.
Enjoy special delivery.
I started playing with my accordion player. He's a great singer. And I didn't listen to Choking Victim for fucking years. I listened when I was a kid. But I heard him playing it. I was like, fuck dude, forgot about that. So this will be on
bad.
That's okay.
Enjoy special delivery.
So what's next for you, my friend? Where are you going next? I think you told me already, but I forgot.
From here, tomorrow we're leaving. We're getting our truck. Truck's in the shop right now. It's got a lot of. It's an old '94 Chevy. Beautiful. Her name's Old Berta, and Old Berta's great, and she's been a good truck to us. We took her right from Messinat all the way here. We put a lot of money into like getting her better since we got her about a year ago. And
why do people talk about their cars like they're people?
Well, because it's a mechanical device, you know? It's like this thing that's doing its stuff. And it deserves the recognition it's getting put through. We just drove this car fucking... how many miles? Oh, we don't have Google. 3,000 miles? From Messinat, Alberta to here. And hell, that truck fucking... It killed it. Made us all the way. No problems. When we got
as
to
soon
North...
as you got here?
No, we got to North Bay, need new tires. And when we got here, we decided to do a good checkup. Just to make sure, because...
If you're going to be traveling again, you don't want to get stuck anywhere.
And I'm not normally used to, like, traveling with a vehicle, so...
Yeah.
And Dina, my partner, is usually pretty on the ball, too, with making sure the coolant's up to check, making sure the fucking... Because our coolant leaks, and, you know, we got to make sure the oil's good, but... It's kind of like a being. You got to take care of her. And so, a lot of work done. But, yeah, tomorrow we're getting the truck out of the shop. We're going to pack her up and then head north and hang out on a farm, an undisclosed place, for maybe a week.
Nice.
Get some more work done on the truck.
Sweet.
And then from there, north, and then all the way out east. So we're going to...
You gonna try to get all the way to Newfoundland?
We'll see on the time frame. But we're going to...
Definitely go to Quebec.
Oh, fuck yeah. We're going to go out to Ottawa, see a friend there. Go out to Montreal, see fucking Hugo. That motherfucker.
How is Hugo? I haven't seen him since he lived with us.
I was kind of keeping tabs, and I think he's doing all right.
Yeah.
I hope he sees this. I fucking love you, Hugo. This cat he's a brother.
He's always, he was always really fucking
he's like
cool
blood
to me, man.
Yeah, he's like blood to me. We had a lot of time together where it was like, and we haven't seen each other since.
Then also, since Birch?
No. Chicken.
Oh yeah,
Chicken's funeral. But we haven't seen each other since then.
Chicken.
Yeah, I still have to get that tattoo.
I showed you that picture of you and Chicken, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it up here.
I'm gonna get some chicken bones here. Yeah. Because he loved freight train, so I'm gonna get some chicken bones.
Nice.
Right underneath the freight train. Yeah, and I haven't seen that cat for years, so fucking hit him up.
Yeah.
Apparently he's doing great. He went out overseas for a bit, and he fucked around in Europe.
Yeah.
Going up and down, I think.
Just backpacking through Europe?
Yeah, I think I saw he was in, like, fucking Morocco. Nice. Which is someplace where I want to hit up.
You want to hit up Morocco?
Yeah. So after we go out east and...
Why?
Why not?
But why that place specifically?
Well, I want to go to Tangier. I've heard great things about Tangier.
Okay.
Alexandria as well, like Egypt. We're definitely gonna go into Israel.
Yeah.
And spend some time there, like not too long, but maybe a week or two, and see how she goes, and then head. I guess that'd be west.
I would say go through Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lebanon has a lot of very, very beautiful natural things that I saw when I was growing up because I went there as a kid.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, the mountains are fucking insane. There's like these drip caves.
Yeah.
That are like been there for millions of years probably. Nice. Yeah, and like it's fucking insane. It's so cool. They got a lot of Roman and Greek ruins.
I don't like that, but that's cool.
Oh, it's part of the history regardless, and you can't deny that the architecture was pretty cool looking back in those days.
They did some cool stuff.
Yeah, like you gotta. That's a creative part. That's the thing. Every shitty what's it called time period had its art, had its beautiful art.
Yeah, they hired some good architects.
Yeah,
hired some good architects.
Yeah, hired. Well, no, like,
I'd love to. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, man. I got a passport. I don't know. Like, I've never.
I don't know if traveling through the Middle East is a ballsy move right now, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's a very ballsy move.
Well, do I still look bummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be fine. If I don't look like I have too much, I think I'll be alright.
Yeah, but there's people who have a lot that look like you from here too. It's a look.
You're not wrong.
There's a lot of guys who are not broke that look broke.
No, you're not wrong.
And there's people like me who don't look broke but are broke.
Shit. Shit. Fuck.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a thing. Especially like with all the hipsters. I'm not calling you a hipster, but
Nah, they took it from me though.
yeah. All the cool parts they took from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Fuck. God damn it.
Of course.
But it's fuck it, man. I got one life to live, and I gotta travel and I gotta see the world. I'm tired of it. I've been I'm gonna say I'm fucking goddamn tired of this country.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. I hate the colonialism. I hate the bullshit whitewashed fucking society.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's not over there, because I know it is in a lot of parts, because I don't want to harsh on, too many cultures, but those goddamn English and French and Dutch, like, nothing wrong with them. I've got some great French from those places, but at the same time, their ancestors, fucked a lot of fucking shit up.
Yeah.
So a lot of it did get a lot of whitewashed, but a lot of it got washed out at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'd still love to just go and see what's up, man. Like I always
That area is technically, I think, we're as far as we can tell. That's where civilization started.
Yeah, man.
Like that's where people started became people, according to archaeologists and all that shit.
People say Mecca or fucking Central Africa.
Yeah, Mecca.
Yeah. So, like, and
apparently that's a real sight to see, even not as a Muslim.
What, the giant square? Sorry, cube.
Apparently, but like with all the carvings and shit all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
heard.
up close. Apparently, it looks cool. I've been told. I don't know, but
I don't know if I'll go there. I literally just said it, but it sounds good.
I don't think it would be okay for go to
my banjo,
Mecca.
I can't just walk up.
No, I
with
mean
my
go to Mecca without it being for the pilgrimage. I think that's kind of like
Yeah, but I'm a minister, so I'm always on a pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage to Mecca, like the whole Islamic journey to Mecca. You get what I'm saying? Like
but
that's
technically being a fucking being a minister and I'm traveling. Technically, I'm always on a pilgrimage.
Oh.
Because it's a form of.
Well, not even technically. I think you kind of are always on a pilgrimage.
Yeah, it's always a form of learning and understanding and seeing and growing and being.
Yeah.
Being and understanding, So I can always bust out that card. And I am going to carry my papers with me this time. I got them.
Good.
While I'm in town. So
Good
I'm going
call.
to carry my ministry papers. So no matter if I have problems, there's a good chance that I can bust out a ministry card. Which, honestly, like, it's legitimate. In the sense of, spreading love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is what I do with music, so I'm a, musical minister. Ooh.
Musical master?
The musical minister.
Minister. The musical minister.
Ministry's already a band, but fuck.
Ministries is a band?
Ministry, yeah.
Yeah.
But, nevertheless, I gotta see the world.
Enjoy special delivery.
You heard this one earlier, but I'm gonna do my own rendition of it. You can sing along if you like. messing with some devils. I'm a bad girl, hope for better days. Well, my laughter spiced with vengeance. Woman tells us all, give it up or pray. When you offer pink or blue, I'll take the blackest. When you offer 1, 2, I'll offer 3. When you point me in a direction, I'll run backwards. At the border of utopia, I'll toast you with a key. Fire's a rocket coming home for you. Picking the bones out of my dinner suit. Open up the gates of hell and roll me through. Fire and rocket coming home for you. I am the leader, but you're gonna follow me. I ain't no preacher, I'm full blast of me. See you in hell, boys. And I will see you in hell. Well, you see that Satan's army's rising up soon. Living as I'm Secretary of no State. Your wrenching rocks bottles in my tool pouch. My desire is society's jailbait. Cause there's tons of guys smoking about the work days. Times by the dozen, there's like 1,000 pounds. I got nothing like a lady with a buzzsaw. I just like building your house, honey, I might tear down. Fire and rocket coming home to you. Picking the bones out of my dinner suit. Open up the gates of hell and roll me through. Fire and rocket coming home to you. I am a leader, but you will not follow me. Woo! I ain't no preacher, I'm full blasphemy. See you in hell, boys. And I will see you in hell. Woo! Rocky Pie will surely have another. To the witches, the goblins, and the trolls. I'll be coming to your rebel children. There ain't no locking doors. Put me in every hole. Well, my boots and file my teeth. I'll take the pretty dresses down at the seams. Open up the gates of hell. Woo! Wow, please. And I'll be back, your daughter's king. I am a leader, but you will not follow me. I ain't no preacher, I'm full of blasphemy. See you in hell, boys. And I will see you in hell.
Lost joy. Special delivery.
I heard there's the longest train ride in the world over there too.
Where?
We almost had it here. Fuck, I can't recall it now. There's one from Toronto to, I think Vancouver,
Okay.
and it's some like hoity-toity fucking.
It's the Via train?
No.
A different one?
Well, I think the VIA does it, but there's this like hoity-toity one that does it like once a year,
Okay.
and it's like $5,000 a ticket, I think.
And it's like super fancy?
Yeah.
Like on some,
Yeah.
what's it called? What's that movie called? With the train, where all the survivors on Earth are on a train?
Oh, Snow something.
Snow Rail? No.
It's the one with. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's with Captain America.
Yeah.
That's funny how
Chris
he's
Pratt or
forever going to
something.
be called that.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what that guy does, he's forever. Whoever doesn't know his name, it's Chris Evans, yeah. But whoever doesn't know his name is going to call him Captain America, and everyone's going to know who the fuck you're talking about.
That
Like,
sucks because he's a great
Yeah.
actor.
he is. He's fantastic. He's hilarious. He's a really good comedic actor. Yeah. And he plays a villain really good in one movie that I saw. It was called Gray Man.
Okay, cool.
It was with Ryan Gosling.
Okay, cool.
And he
He
was
was
the
fucking-
villain.
He's
And
from this area too.
who is?
Shout out.
Who is?
Ryan Gosling.
Really?
Yeah, he's from fucking like, this area, general area.
Really?
Southern
I
Ontario.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was from Ontario. I didn't even know he was fucking Canadian. I had
Yeah,
no clue.
man. A Canadian actor, straight up.
I know Ryan Reynolds is. He's from He's from like I think he's from either Vancouver either Vancouver or Saskatchewan, but I'm not entirely sure.
Wait, Chris Evans though. On a second note, he was in this fantastic movie. I forgot. I never saw any of the Captain Americas. Sir, I know you're a big.
Oh yeah, I see them all.
Never seen any of them, but he's in this fantastic movie I saw called Puncture. And if any of you cats out there,
I'll look it up. I don't think I've seen it.
No, you definitely should.
What's the premise?
It's about this lawyer that he plays who is a junkie.
Okay.
And I'm not going to give too much away here, but beginning scene, his wife leaves him and he's in hotel rooms with hookers, fucking smoking crack, shooting dope, all that jazz. But he's a lawyer. And a really admirable lawyer. Like, he actually wants to help people. Yeah. And so he gets this case that comes along on this nurse, and she's got this accidental poke. She was helping a junkie out, ODing, and he starts seizuring. She puts the needle in his arm, and accidentally, freaks out, and she accidentally gets poked. Apparently, this is like a thing that happens all the fucking time. Yeah. Used to. Yeah. I think we have better programs now, but... Yeah. Back then it was a big thing. There was thousands and thousands of nurses and doctors that were dying from accidental puncture wounds. And they would get AIDS, hepatitis, all that jazz. So he got this case, and he was literally trying to, help this lady out. And
get justice, figure out how it happened.
Yeah, but the main thing was to get these safety needles.
I think you officially have given way too much away already.
No, this is the very beginning of the movie. No, this is the very beginning of the movie.
Okay.
So it's literally
the first 5 minutes of the movie?
The very first scene, you see the lady get accidentally poked, and then the next scene, you see him smoking crack and shooting dope. Okay. So, Yeah. But the whole idea is that he wanted to get safety needles in hospitals. And there you go. And it's a hell of a journey for him, based on a true story. The whole thing was based on a true story of this cat actually trying to do this and what happened to him during the journey and stuff like that. So definitely check it out. Because I haven't seen too much of his stuff, but from that movie, I was like, holy fuck, dude, this is a nice, serious, intense role. But yeah. It was, anyways, what were we talking about?
Huh? I lost my train of thought for a second.
That's cool.
Yeah, Puncture. I gotta watch that. That sounds interesting for sure. And that's a very different role for Chris Evans.
Yeah,
he's been very diverse in most of his acting, man.
It's early in his career, I think. So it's and for a good story.
He also played the Human Torch in Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, and that was.
Which what's the craziest part about this? That alone is actually a feat of his acting ability. He's believable as a noble, responsible, well-mannered guy, which is Captain America, right?
Yeah.
But then, fucking, the Human Torch is fucking wild. Is a wild card. He's just wants to be famous. Fucks models all the time. You know what I mean? He's like a stupid kid, pretty much. A stupid rich kid. Is what he acts like. Right? In the comic books, too. So those are two very different people.
And he can still take them both on.
Yeah, and he did, and was believable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think his biggest strength is comedic acting, though, man. He's super funny.
Yeah.
When he wants to be, he's fucking funny, man.
Nice.
So it's
Shout out to Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. There's a lot of good actors that don't really get their flowers and they get typecasted and all that shit.
How much you got left in there?
A little bit.
Just
a little bit.
Do you have any more wine?
I have no alcohol.
Please enjoy Special Delivery.
It's gonna be on the same chord progression, so I hope you don't mind. Motion, I get all drunk in somebody ocean. Spent my last buck on a bottle of whiskey. I'm drunk and I'm broke, sitting here in history. I made my mind up where I'm going. I got nowhere to go. I don't know where I'm going. I do know one thing, and that it's true wherever I go. Gonna need you. We just can't let each other go now. Watch it go, whoever slow down. The only one who makes my chin up. Like two dogs stuck cold beer, Don't you worry, I'm right here. Never live without you. Whether you even want to. No. Well, cold beer. Don't you worry, I'm right here. Never live without you. Wouldn't even want to. Well, sitting on the street, feel kinda lonely, really fine. So I got up to home, if they're all busy hanging out. Trying to show me there's only one fella who really knows me. Comes in a little brown bottle of candy. I'll sit in my head till I can barely stand it. Another family, another TV, on the way. I was just a teen, every time it comes around, it always takes me back to when I had a thing I need in a little dirt stack. Saying, go, shot, shot, rock, shot, rock. Everybody knows that was a gold shot beer. Gold beer. Don't worry, I'm right here. Live without you. Wouldn't even want to. Oh no. Well, cold beer. Don't you worry, 'cause I'm right here. Never live without you. Wouldn't even want to. Oh no. I was gonna warm up my voice, and then I figured if I just started screaming, it might work.
You got it, man.
Lost Joy. Special delivery.
We should talk about freight trains then.
Freight trains.
Freight trains.
It's like hopping on freight trains.
Yeah,
Okay. Tell them about it.
it's a good way to travel. Fuck hitchhiking.
There's no people die doing that a lot though.
No. Yeah. No. No, not too many. No, really not too many. It's not as dangerous as people make it sound. Like, yes, it does happen. And yes, there's derailments.
Well, because it's hard to get, because when you are jumping them, you're on the outside of the car, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't get on the inside of the car anymore. Generally.
Depends who you are.
Yeah. Depends on what you can make happen and how lucky you get to, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right.
There's open boxcars, and even when you're on the outside, like you're still on the outside of a grain or
Yeah.
something, or like you got these holes you can go into, and
So
sometimes
you fall asleep and turn over a little too far.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. There's
It's-
safeguards for all of that.
Well, not specifically for hobos, but you know.
They should actually. Instead of making people not do it, why don't you just make it safer for them to travel?
Yeah, give them some fucking seats.
Yeah.
Give them a nice fucking couch.
Pay what you can
Yeah.
to get on. That actually would help them make a bit more money, even if it's nothing.
Yeah,
Even if it's only 10 fucking bucks. It's something.
but I still know a lot of
It's actually genius. You guys should do that.
yes.
You guys are losing a lot of money in fucking with all these oil spills
Yeah,
and shit.
CN, what the fuck are you doing with your life? CN and fucking CP in Kansas City. Like, what the hell are you doing with your lives?
So,
Let the hobos ride.
yeah.
Come on. I said if I ever had, like, stupid human money, like
Yeah.
a lot of stupid human money, I'd be like,
Stupid human money?
yeah, like just a stupid amount of human money.
Yeah, but why human money?
Well, I could
Why do you
probably
call
have
it human
a-
money? There's no other money.
There's probably alien money somewhere. I don't know.
Human money.
Still,
Okay.
I'd let all the hobos ride.
Yeah.
Make cars specifically for hobos all along the line. No matter what, we can always travel.
Yeah, you could. All you'd have to do is really put on one car,
Yeah.
and
Or two. Make, one near the end.
you are using more fuel the more cars you have, though.
Nah, not too much.
Yeah.
They don't give a
Well,
fuck.
Yes, that's the bottom line, bro. That's all companies care about.
Yeah.
You have to make. This is the thing.
Dude, they tried
when you
to on
want
strike.
when you want big businesses and billion-dollar businesses to do something good, it has to be beneficial for them.
But they tried to go on strike, and like people were warning me, be like, "Oh, you can't be hopping, like they're going on strike." And I'm just like, dude, CP might go on strike. Those trains are gonna fucking run.
Yeah,
No matter what happens, those trains are running.
yeah.
So like, you can put a mid in there, like a mid car or something,
Yeah.
you're fucking fine.
Yeah.
Back in the day, fuck man, they didn't give a fuck about fuel, and they had hundreds of hobos riding. In these fucking
it used to be
boxcars.
pretty much. It was pretty much legal. They were. It was in movies and shit. Like it wasn't something that was like every old movie. Someone was hopping a train. Like a kid was hopping a fucking train.
But even you read Woody Guthrie's book, Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
First fucking chapter, I think he talks about.
I never read that book, but I know of it.
Yeah,
I've heard people talk about it.
Fantastic book. I love it. I usually carry it with me.
I need pictures. That's why I read comics.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got pictures in the book.
Does it?
Yeah. Nice. Just little ones here and there, but he's got pictures. He was an artist too.
Nice.
But first car he rode, not first car he rode, sorry. First car in the book that he rode was a freight train heading out where they said was the land of money, going on the California.
Yeah.
That's where all the
that was the gold rush.
Yeah, and they all had they were on the Dust Bowl, and so they needed to go somewhere with money.
Yeah.
So you hopped on this freight train, and fucking 100 guys in a boxcar, fucking shoulder to shoulder, fucking. Yeah. It's tight, and he goes up top. It's too squished in there. People are getting in some bum fights. He's just like goes up to the top, and there's a fucking like 12-year-old and 8-year-old kid up
just
top on top of this boxcar. Just your kid's coming from, be like, yeah, going west. Fuck, I don't know. There's a lot of these guys back in the day. They rode them specifically for work.
Yeah. Specifically
to get to different towns for work. So for me, as like a busker, like it does help. And even for him, he found jobs here and there. You work the farms, you work the mines, you work wherever for cash, and then like he'd busk along the way, but.
Or go try to find some gold yourself.
Yeah, but it was all fucking farce, man. There's no work out there. They all fucked all these guys.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the unfortunate history repeating itself with all people.
Yeah, especially right now. You got like
right now that it comes in the form of illegal immigrant workers. That's what in the form it comes in now.
Yeah.
Right? There's people taking advantage of people who could work for less because they need more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what
you're taking advantage of somebody's misfortune.
Yeah.
By paying them way less than you would anyone else to do really hard work. And that's everywhere, dude. Yeah. So every industry at this point now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not A&W and Tim Hortons and Subway.
Yeah.
All the other fucking everywhere else. That's why I always question. Sorry. I always fucking question why. And maybe I'm at a point like where like I've been in Canada my whole life. I've traveled to the States. A lot of the States, but I've never been overseas. I've never been to places that I want to go. What people call third world countries, and I consider this a third world country.
Yeah. It's not.
Everything here is broken.
Yeah, but it's
just like everything.
It's still not the same as a third world country. Like that. That's not the same thing.
Oh
like,
no,
just
trust me, I know.
Yeah.
But I still consider it. That's why I want to.
You consider it a bad system, and I agree with you on that. But at the same time, we have a lot of things here that other places do not.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
The healthcare is one of them where, I guess, like, shoving full of pills is a good way to do it. Shoving people full of pills, and maybe they'll shut the fuck up and get better.
Yeah, but that's not all the type of pills people need. People get sick. People need help.
You're totally right.
Yeah. Like, and the fact that we are able to have that covered and not worry about losing our house because of it is pretty great. Like, you know what I mean? That is something that a third world country, unfortunately, generally does not have.
That's why I want to go.
Yeah, because you want to, because then you can actually really empathize if you do.
Yeah.
You can actually empathize if you do.
And I think I'd rather be in a place where
there's less rules.
Yeah. Probably a lot less rules, but a lot more humanity.
Yeah.
You know, a lot more humanity.
There's a lot of humanity here, bro.
There is, and trust me, like I've seen so much like this traveling this country so many fucking times that like you meet some of the greatest people on earth. Just like truly, some of the greatest fucking humans. Have people doing some great stuff for the communities that they live in and trying to help the communities, grow the communities, give people knowledge on why this land is so fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, people trying to help people, help like the culture, the indigenous cultures, and, you know.
People should just be going through their lives wanting to help each other.
Well, in general.
In
But
general.
also
You know what? The root of the issue, in my opinion, is on the ground level. When it comes to people caring about people.
Yeah.
It really is. Because the majority of your everyday person is mostly going to worry about just themselves.
It's fucking... But that's
And that's a form of being like survival, obviously, in the society that we're in order to...
It's a societal thing.
Yeah, it's a societal thing.
They drive in the individualism. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like going out of your way for someone should be a daily thing, and not very many people do that at all.
No.
I try to go out of my way to help somebody at least once a day.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a little thing. And if everyone did a little thing all the time, I think we'd all have less problems with each other.
Yeah.
You know?
You're not wrong.
Lost joy. Special delivery.
Do Siren's Call.
Siren's Call.
Sirens call, taking me through the wall. I know I'm better off there. You heard the sirens call, taking you through the wall. I know that I'm better off there. Better off homes, a place to rest my weary bones in the forest. With jellyfish, a mystery zone. Just wishing, well, surface is my sky. Smoke some weed and get real high. I know I'm better off there. God knows we'll all be better off there. Heard the sirens call, begging you through the wall. Different zones.
Lost Joy Special Delivery.
This land. You know, William Burroughs once said, I think it was like cursed from the beginning.
Land?
His land.
His land?
His fucking place.
Yeah.
It's fucking cursed. Why do you think everything's been fucked up? It's not just now. It's been for fucking... How many years?
You mean this country?
These
or
countries.
These countries?
A lot of countries where things have gotten really fucked up because of, you know, certain cultures, you know.
I think, honestly, I personally think greed is the root of all of this, all the issues in our world's problems. I know it simplifies it, but I think that's honestly the root of the issue is greed.
Well, it was greed, yeah.
It's fucking greed. Like, why?
But nowadays, there's a slight revolution. A slight, and I don't even like that word revolution, because that means we're going in a circle. Maybe there's a slight revelation on people understanding, and like, trying to understand, trying to learn more about these lands. And where
As we
at.
should.
Yeah, because it's not ours, definitely not my land.
Yeah.
But it's here that we were born in, and so
yeah.
To understand what was happening here before us, it's kind of a good thing. And that's actually a funny thing. I actually didn't learn too much about it when I was living in this city, Kitchener-Waterloo, about a lot of the indigenous cultures here.
Yeah.
Like, I knew you go to the reserve for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Back then, I was just like, yeah. I had a lot of homies.
And now weed, too.
Yeah, now weed. Check out your local reserve.
Yeah.
Support the indigenous community.
Yeah, man.
But I didn't know much. Like, I learned a bunch of bullshit in school, and then I Googled back when Google was actually good and you can actually look proper stuff up. Now they
Before it was oversaturated with bad or falsified information.
Nowadays you can't find up the stuff that like me or you used to look up fucking 20 years ago.
Because there's 10 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what now? I have to go through fucking 10 different things to try and learn about the land that I live on.
Yeah.
Back then it was a lot easier, and I had some indigenous friends, some native friends that they kind of said a little bit here and there, but not much. And so I didn't really know too much about the lands that we live on until I went out west. And then I was living in Medicine Hat, and I got fucking thrown into like a really great community of some amazing humans that are really trying to teach people and help people grow and teach them of their rights and like what's going on and why we're here. I went to some bullshit archaeological thing, and it was funny. It was a bunch of white people, right? So we're like, we're going with our friend who's an activist for the indigenous community in Medicine Hat and area, and we go on this thing. It was sweet. I got to see some great fucking lands out in Alberta. Yeah. And the last one we went on, we like drove fucking on some shitty fucking roads for a while, and then we ended up on this cat's farm. And then we drive backwards, and then we stop, and there's like, okay, so this is a thing here. Yeah. And I'm like, great. So we walk up, and I look at this thing, and then I realize I was like, this is a burial ground. Yeah. It's on top of a hill. I saw this structure, like, what was built here? I'm like, this is a fucking burial ground. And all these fucking white people are just, like, taking pictures and standing on it. And, like, inside I just walked, I was like, what the fuck? And so I walked to the side, and I just, like, looked out to the sun. And I was just like, man, this is some weird shit you guys are doing. And even this land here.
Yeah, but I get but you could be a little bit sympathetic with the with the curiosity, right?
I'd almost say ignorance, but curiosity does work. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like ignorant curiosity, probably better said.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good way to put it. It's an ignorant curiosity. You care more about discovering things about the past than you are about respecting it. Which is kind of how we find out about most of the shit from the past by archaeological
That's
digs.
pretty much it. We'll
Yeah.
fucking dig up somebody's tomb and be like, hey, what's inside here? Like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck. But
when it comes to the Egyptians, we learned a lot from what we found there. It's like we actually learned actual things about, like, really interesting things about our past
we did.
as a society, right?
I do.
You get that?
I do have the Egyptian Book of the Dead in my library.
Yeah.
So, and I wouldn't have gotten that if it wasn't for some fucking grave robbers.
Yeah.
I'll just
Right?
throw it out there. Some fucking grave robbers.
Like, I understand that it's disrespectful, but maybe they should have waited until, like, with the Egyptians. I think it's just better because they're long gone. Right? That culture is long gone. There's nobody practicing that culture anymore.
No.
In our case here, that's different.
Yeah.
Right, with especially with indigenous land and reservation land and stuff like that. If you're going through archaeological things, and if anybody does do that, it should be the natives anyways.
Yeah.
Right. It should be them to actually go out and try to find out what's going on with their history. It's like that would be a more respectful way to do it, especially considering what the colonizers have done to this country.
Yeah.
Like,
it was kind of a piss. Like, you know, like even when you learn about it in school, fuck, man. You didn't go to school here. But
I went to high school here.
Yeah. So they might have taught you some stuff.
Yeah.
But even, I'd say in high school, like, we had one page.
I learned a lot of history. A lot of the history they taught me in grade 10, I learned in, like, grade 6 in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
like world history. Like, they were very...
really open about
and
teaching people.
Yeah, and I knew about World War II and all that shit in great detail long before I came here.
Yeah.
Right? They drill that shit into your fucking head as a kid. Like, don't ever fucking do this again.
Like, fucking
right?
learn.
like
here, this is, I think, the main problem I have with this country is, like, you know, like the great Che Guevara said, is just like, well, to have, like, a good, decent culture, you need to start with fucking proper education. That's where anything, you know, to have a good army, have a proper education. And right now, like, I look at some stuff and I don't like to think about it too much because, yeah.
Thinking hurts?
Yeah. But
I'm joking.
It's true. It literally, it emotionally hurts me because I think about it and I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, to have a good education system, you can build a fantastic society. But not recently, since this goddamn country was fucking founded and born, should I be saying this all?
Yeah, fuck.
Like, it's been shit. It's literally teaching people to memorize stuff and memorize fucking bullshit. You know, you teach kids about fucking science, but apparently all your science was wrong. It's not actually what you like. It's not actually right.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays when we realize that a lot of things weren't so black and white as we saw when we were kids.
Yeah.
We think there's just a bunch of humans here.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily the case. There's not about, like, you know, there's Nikola Tesla is a great one for that because he was just like, well, hold on here, guys. There's a lot of energy and there's a lot of stuff going on. It's not so black and white as what you guys are portraying it.
Yeah.
And yet they fucking killed him and
took his technology.
took all of his stuff. And then they keep teaching these kids bullshit. So nowadays we're living in a culture with mass amounts of media, as many people on the media say, that are destroying the minds of the youth. And just like all this stuff. And it's just like, well, yeah, but like, fuck. The education system, the health system, all that stuff. It's still so fucking wrong that it hurts.
Yeah.
Like, I know, it's
all we know, too, man.
It is all we know. And it's a lot that a lot of people have. It's all they have.
Yeah,
it's all,
and they identify with it, too.
Yeah,
a lot of people do.
Because they don't have anything else. They don't have anything to grasp onto. can watch their fucking murder porn. Like, all these...
Hey, I'm guilty of that shit too. I like watching that stuff.
Hey, man, I just told you, I just watched the full season of The Witcher last night. Because, like, well, I'm stuck in a fucking... I'm stuck in a big city right now.
Yeah.
And being stuck in a big city, I will take, I'll sit there and watch a fucking television program. But when I go to the fucking bushes and I go traveling and stuff, I never have a phone with me. So I'm always just mesmerized about everything. I like staring. Just staring at the trees. Staring at the fucking plants. I like having a partner, too, that actually knows a lot about the plants, too. Because I know a decent amount about some stuff, but not too much.
Yeah.
So, like, learning about plants, learning about fucking sustainable life is something that needs to be taught.
It should be taught, 100%.
That should be, like, fucking...
That'd be the first thing that you should be learning.
Sustainable life.
Yeah.
How to fucking...
I do agree with that. But because of that education system of not learning that early on, you're having a hard time with this cup.
Hold on. There we go. Drink from his back.
Yeah. The back's the way to go. These mugs are cool, but not always convenient.
Enjoy special delivery.
Alright, I'll do this one too, because, like, I keep playing this one because I want people to hear it.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking heard it. It's from this crazy German banjo player.
Word.
This guy's a fucking cat, dude. So good. I think when he came to Canada the one time, he got off the plane. Yeah, dude was so fucking drunk, they wouldn't let him enter the country. And so he couldn't do his tour here. This one, this is by the Dad Horse Experience. And all the dirty streets I walked, and all the dirty thoughts I thought, and all the dirty deeds that I did, they stuck on my mind. I've been putting a tattoo on me from the inside. I can't see what it is, what it means. All I know is the pain I feel. But the day when I'll be done and die, will I see, will I recognize the whole tattoo inside of my heart and soul? Will I be someone before I die? Will I be someone? I'll step into the dark night, to the dark night. Will I be someone before I die? A dot of ink in God's blue sky. Tattoo myself, I'm fading away, fading away. Betty set her mind to die, made a plan, and after a while got herself overdosed with the stuff she liked the most. Liquid courage rendered her nearly insane. Couldn't hit and let her know her vein. Asked her neighbor to help her through. Neighbor said that's something I can do. Hippie Johnny was a junkie himself. Took a share, gave her something else. He got high while she did faint. Saved her life, what an American saint. Will I be someone before I die? A dot of ink in God's blue sky. Tattoo myself, I'm fading away, I'm fading away. Hey, hey, yeah, I'm fading away. Is it a singing peasant throwing their seeds, or crazy yelling down in the streets? Is it something that you need in the dark night? Are you looking for love? Are you looking for God? A Christmas tree or a parking lot? A place to piss? A decent job? Are you fading away? Can't say because it's too hard. Is it time to stay? Is it time to part? Question mark in the dark. That's what we are. The day when I'll be done and I really see, will I recognize the whole tattoo inside of my heart and soul? Will I be someone before I die? Dot of ink in God's blue sky. Tattoo myself. I'm fading away. I'm fading away.
Yeah, that was fucking super dope. Yo, do you know whiskey's my kind of lullaby?
I like it.
What was I saying? I think I lost it.
Yeah, you were saying that you understand from. What?
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
definitely gone.
Fucking stoners.
Yep. Like, short-term memory loss, bro. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe we should just get onto it and jam, though.
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a
I got
good
triple
conversation,
AD.
though.
That was great.
Yeah, man.
I love you.
Love you too, bro.
Oh, well, I was gonna do that.
While have fun, talk some shit with me. Please enjoy. Special delivery.
Did you guys just kiss on the lips?
No.
Nah. Not yet.
I can.